So I knew a person who was trying to meditate for anxiety. They were doing just the normal systems online, mindfulness meditation and so forth, but you usually have a fairly good outcome, but it didn't work for her. It made her anxiety worse, quite a bit worse, in fact. She found herself obsessing over every negative thought. And it wasn't until she switched and found a better one that she had some relief. I'm going to explain what I think was going on with her and how to help it. So mindfulness is supposed to help with anxiety, right? Well, what if I told you it can actually make it worse because of certain conditions? So we're going to talk about why right now. A 2021 study found that 25% of people experienced increased anxiety from mindfulness practices. I'm going to explain how that happens, who's most at risk, and how to meditate if you struggle with anxiety. So, why can mindfulness backfire? Focusing too much on negative thoughts can amplify them, and a lot of people in their meditation get stuck in going over negative thoughts over and over and over again. So, also, meditation can increase your awareness. It can heighten the awareness quite dramatically. In fact, that's kind of one of the goals, but it can create a very charged sensory perceptions and a charged subjective aspect of the world, and that freaks people out. I've had it happen to me, and it's quite overwhelming if you don't know how to deal with it. If you don't understand that it's actually no big deal, it just feels that way because the different perceptive capacity is so strong. So who's at risk here? People with severe trauma or very bad anxiety can be at risk for it increasing them. When you highlight your own sense of self, which meditation can definitely do, it can light up the self. Then if you have strong trauma and if you don't want to look at yourself because you have anxiety or whatever, then that lighting up of the self can backfire. The other people that are at risk are beginners who get very, very strongly motivated and they jump into meditation, but they don't have proper guidance. And they tend to tilt towards, as I did, Vipassana rather than shamatha. They don't get the settling meditation. They go for the insight because it's so exciting and glitzy and so forth. But it isn't good unless you have the ability of mind to work with it. So how can you meditate safely? Well, obviously you can start with just basic shamatha, just meditating on the breath, and make sure you've got to develop a good, stable mindfulness. You can add in some kind of body scans or yoga nidra. These tend to be calming meditations, and I'm working on a yoga nidra presentation with multiple videos and different guided meditations, but explanatory videos as well. So check back for that. Also, loving kindness meditations. These are meditations that think of yourself and all sentient beings and just kind of bathe them in love and goodness. These are calming. They almost always help with anyone. So another thing you can do is to do shorter sessions and build up gradually. Start at your 12-minute sessions or so forth, and then increase them. So if you've ever felt worse after meditating, my anxiety meditation course can hit the spot. And if you know anybody, then recommend them. The link is in the description and it's free. And right now, as of the posting of this video in early 2025, I'm looking for people to beta test this system. So that's free. And all I want is feedback on how to make this system stronger. So next time I'm going to talk about why you should stop trying to clear your mind in meditation and what to do instead. And that video is right here.